Welcome back to the Adventures of Happy Hours. In our last video, the crew of Happy Hours made it to Atlantic City, New Jersey. We stayed a couple of nights at the casino and lost our shirts. In this video, we depart Atlantic City and continue our journey from New York to Florida. All right, we should have a decent day. It's a little windy, but the wind's going to be astern, coming out our back. So we should have some conditions similar to when we came down here. Just gentle rollers. They're saying 2 to 3 foot swells, which shouldn't be too bad with a period of 6 seconds or so. So should be a nice, easy crossing. About 6 hours today from Atlantic City to Cape May if we're going 7 knots. So not too bad, 5-6 hours. Our trip began over a week ago in upstate New York on the Hudson River. As we traveled down the Hudson River, we visited friends, family, and got to see the countless familiar sights and locations that we were very familiar with along the way. The journey initially felt like any of the countless trips and getaways that we've done on the boat in the past. But leaving Atlantic City this day felt different. I said goodbyes to family and friends, and it was now just my brother and I, traveling an unfamiliar route and leaving places I may never return to. It was at this moment that the journey truly began. Can't get over how clear this water is. Beautiful. Check these guys out. We're like 3 miles from shore, and these little sailboats are all the way out here. Wildwood Beach. There are massive amounts of people on those beaches. All I see are umbrellas, people everywhere, every inch. Coming up on Cape May Inlet, the jetty. A little rough when you first get in, and smooths out really quick. Tide is going in. Isn't too bad. All right, so we are anchored in Cape May. We're just south of the Coast Guard station, Cape May Harbor. It's a little windy today. We are anchored in currently about 7.5 feet of water. However, we got like a mid-high tide. We're gonna probably go down to just about 3.5 feet at low tide. At dead low, which is right where we're starting to touch bottom. But we've been here before. This is the first anchorage that Bridget and I stayed at after we picked up Happy Hours from Northeast Maryland, and this was our first stop, and we stayed here overnight, and we did all right. So low tide's at midnight tonight, and it'll be high tide when we're getting out of here in the morning. So shouldn't be too bad. Look at these crazy people in here. crashing into us than I am about dragging a little bit the keel of the boat in the sand a little bit. Shouldn't be too bad. It's all soft sandy bottom here, and we are quite a ways out of the channel, but at a junction of the channel, so hopefully everybody pays attention here where we are. A lot of boat traffic. It's Sunday afternoon, so this should subside later tonight, and we should have a nice relaxing sleep, and we're getting up early tomorrow and hopefully going to Ocean City. Otherwise, if the weather doesn't look good, we're going to go up the Delaware River to the Chesapeake Bay route, which is going to add about 2 days of travel to our trip. So I'd like to hightail it down and save those 2 days and about 100 gallons of fuel. So we'll see what happens with that. So now we get to sit and enjoy the sights, have something to eat, get some rest. It's relatively early. It's only about 3:30